We're going to start the panel by watching a video of a real-world implementation of AI. Prolific mathematician Andrew Ng says AI is the new electricity. We really have to reimagine the core vital services that we have in our economy with AI. And there's no better example than this. I'm going to start up this video demo with the thank you to the team at Good Morning America for putting this together. All credit goes to them.
UPS now using artificial intelligence to stop them from stealing your home deliveries. Eva Pilgrim is here with that story for us. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Robin. It's a real problem. The number of stolen packages is up, and an expert telling us after the pandemic, we got so used to getting deliveries that we're now ordering more items and more valuable items, making your front porch a prime target for thieves.
This morning, thieves hoping to steal packages from your front door better beware. There's a new tool to keep an eye on would-be porch pirates, artificial intelligence. UPS Capital introducing DeliveryDefense, machine learning algorithms that assign a confidence score to potential delivery locations to help determine how likely a package is to get where it needs to be without being lost or stolen.
UPS has one of the largest delivery databases in the world. And we're using machine learning and AI tools to look at all this delivery information. We have the address confidence score from a 1 to 1,000. So 1,000 would be absolute highest confidence that a package will be delivered successfully, and 1 would be our lowest confidence. And so there's other choices that we can help merchants use that can increase the chance of a successful delivery.
Great. And with that presentation, I wanted to pass it over to Pinaki, one of the people behind DeliveryDefense. We're going to talk about the implementation here.
Thank you, John. So there are all different technology tools that different types of customers have implemented. But in spite of all these, as we saw through the data, that there is still the fraud is a big problem, right? So we have been thinking that the data we have from our customers, from the movement of our package to the network and all the receivers of our packages, right? We have this data, and also from UPS Capital, we provide insurance coverage for the transactional cargo and transactional packages. So what we could do with all this data that we have, right, and build a solution for our customers to solve this problem, at least to help customers, to mitigate this risk, right? That's where we came up with this DeliveryDefense address confidence score. So what we're really, this slide kind of summarizes this, right? The essence behind it. So all these, so I gave you the package figure. So we took historical package information. So now it's about 137 million addresses that we could identify where package got delivered. And then we have all this claims information that we see through the data. Then we have all these returns issues through the data. Then you have delivery attempts, so multiple delivery attempts. And then there are different features from the package. These are like the big elements in the model. And then once we have this, then everything we're doing in Google Cloud, right? The BigQuery is really the workhorse behind it. And then, and this is where we are pulling data from all these different UPS sources, and also we're using Striim to pull all this UPS Capital information. So, we know, right, if you don't have the data into one place, there is really no ML, there is no AI. So that was the biggest thing for us to build that foundation, the data foundation, where we could have all this data that we need.
There is a lot of new stuff going on. So, from Pinaki, obviously there's a huge parallel with folks that actually are moving around packets. And we're also moving around in Striim a lot of data. And the lifecycle management of events and packets and data and so forth is very dear to us. And one of the things that when I met the UPS team was they started talking about how it's not just about delivering the package, but also the observability of what's going on in the entire life cycle, which is, again, no different than what's happening to data today. So this is what's going on behind the scenes now. So in the pipeline forward going, this is the Striim pipeline where we are getting the data from the Oracle database. generating the embeddings with one of our components, and pushing that into the Postgres database. Okay, this is the design of that specific pipeline. So we're going to go ahead and insert like about 30 claims here, okay, into the table. So originally there's nothing, the table's empty. Then I'm going to go ahead and insert a bunch of data into it, okay, and then that gets processed in the pipeline. It just takes a second to initialize the first components. And now you can see that, okay, 19 have already been processed, and it's going to catch up in a couple of seconds here. There you go, 30, okay. And so now I've actually processed all of that. Now we're going to go to the Postgres side and take a look at the table there. And you can see that all of the embeddings are actually available now in real time for you, okay, of all of the images. Now, this is the second part of the pipeline, right? This is the actual invocation. So here's the package. So I'm going to submit this. And you can see that it's kind of a delivered package that's a little bit not looking so pretty. And now the similarity searches are against the same package. It is the same package, but it's just oriented a different way or doesn't have the tape on it. Okay, so that's a real world example of how you can actually do the similarity search to identify duplicates based on the same image.
So we've showed you the bits and pieces, and we've showed you the enterprise implementation and ways you can go about, doing this at your companies.